Yo.
I'm Ronke, Giwa, Onafuwa.
Oluwaseun, Akinola. Thanks for being there.
My name is Charity Jerome. Good morning.
Yes, it's the Friday where you get 3 for the price of 1, as you have your favorite breakfast show hosts on the show this morning to look at some of the trending stories from this week. It's been an interesting kind of week. We're grateful to be here on a Friday and, of course, to transmit to you today. All right, so follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram at Splash FM 1055. You can actually watch us live now. To watch the program as opposed to just listening, you can watch live on Facebook. And, of course, leave a comment after you share the video with your community as well. All right, so I asked you on Twitter to let me know if there's any story you'd consider to have been, a top story from this week. Our handle is at Splash FM 1055. Keep sharing and let me know which story you would consider to have been a top story this week. This week seems to be a week of reconciliation, meetings, all sorts happened. But I think this week we also had the fallout from the NBA conference.
Quite a number of issues.
Yes, a number of issues, came up from the NBA conference. First was, the absence of the APC presidential candidates, and people felt like it was a big statement that he wasn't present. It was arguable. A lot of people argued as to the fact that he's deputy. I mean, that's why you have a vice. Yeah. But some people say not at a crucial time like this. Well, and so what were your thoughts on that?
First, for me, thank you for joining us on Facebook. I could see a lot of people there. Thank you, Akinola Sheriff, Raja Fis Abidemi. Thank God it's Friday. It's Malians, and the rest. Thank you, everyone, for watching us. So we can also get there. So let's get to NBA issues. First is that I'm grateful that at least for a long time, we've not seen a big platform like the NBA conference where you get candidates showing up to tell us what they want to do, what they would like to do for the country, what are their plans. So, NBA platform gave such an opportunity for us to see issue-based discussions, in the public glare. And so it was refreshing seeing them coming out dressed, in suits and their best, to show us how they intend to run the country. So beautiful platform for me, and I think that we should have more of that. The moment the ban is lifted on campaigns, I hope that we will see such platforms, not the ones that will just come up and dance and be frenzied, and then it'll be electrifying after all the song and the rest. They'll just come and say PDP, power to the people, and then we'll go home.
Everything,
APC, everywhere you go, all of those things. But my point is this: let's have platforms where there will be discussions about Nigeria, about the questions, about the answers, about the solutions. That's one thing for me from the NBA. The second is that I do not like the fact that we major on the minor, because for the opportunity that gave us. First of the minors was, why is Tinubu not there? Yes, Tinubu should be there, but if he's not there for whatever reason he has, I don't know whether this is genuine or not. He had a capable deputy who came to speak about their plans. It's a joint ticket, and so he's there. But does it also tell us whether these guys will begin to ignore us, like some people did before now? Yes. It's something that they should take care of, not take us for granted, not ignore the people where it is very, very crucial. Wherever it is important for them to appear, let them appear and speak to Nigerians. We do not want to have muted leaders, leaders who are keeping balance with us. People that will be talking to us and engage, and they can engage the people, the public. So that's one. Second is that, and added to that is, the guy that represented Tinubu, the Shetima, showed forth a brilliant submission at that event. We can begin to fact check him, we can begin to anything, but he's a capable hand who showed that he knows what he's doing. He has, the tab on his hands. The third one is people talking about the way he dressed.
Fashion, right?
Why do you care?
We say dress the way you want to be addressed.
But what do you care about the way he's dressed? I mean, what is wrong with his dressing?
There was even a challenge that came out.
Yeah, people said that he was wearing trainers or something to a suit. We've seen people wear it now. Does it diminish who he is? Anyway, I'm not Gen Z, I'm not Gen X, I don't belong to that.
Gen what?
I don't know what I am.
Let me read. There are two stories that came out from this whole Shetima dress. First one was of Reno Mokri saying he was just traveling to distract Nigerians. I mean, that was bizarre for me. He said the APC vice presidential candidate dressed in that manner to distract Nigerians from the party's presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who may have flown to Paris on medical grounds. There was another news story that says the fashion outlook of the vice presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress is in the Vanguard. APC Senator Kashim Shettima at the 62nd annual general conference of the Nigerian Bar Association in Lagos has generated so much heated debate, to say the least. The former governor of Borno was heavily mocked, especially on social media, for wearing a long big three-button 56 size coats, a turn-up baggy trousers, long red tie, long red tie that was showing below the belly, and a pair of gym sneakers to the NBA event. This was a really huge turn-up for many people at the corporate level conference of high-power functionaries. But away from the fashion misgiven, what was not widely reported is how Shettima thrilled the audience with a brilliant speech. So it took, it took the shine away from. Apparently, I heard that he spoke brilliantly.
Yes, I have his speech. Brilliant speech. You can criticize his speech, but he knows what he's doing.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, my own take on whether Asiwaju was there or not is, you said it. I don't know why this time around people went all out, angry. He has shown a pattern of not wanting to come out and speak. How many interviews can we point out to this man having in the past? This is something that is synonymous to his person, and it's not new. So, I didn't understand what the outrage was. It seemed as if this was the first time they were seeing any sign that Asiwaju, he has a disdain for speaking. Maybe it's a health reason or a personal reason or whatever reason, but he's shown that he's not one to take on a platform like this and talk. He's absented himself from various other opportunities that he could have used to speak to Nigerians. And the whole argument about this being a major platform for the contestants to... I'm like, campaign is going to start very soon. There will be other platforms. There have been other platforms in the past that he didn't take advantage of. So why is this one so... I couldn't understand what the whole hula baloo was. As to his absence, because I felt like it's the man he is, and he's shown that. And the people who support him know and support him regardless of this flaw, if you would like to call him that. They do not think that this is huge enough to make him lose the presidency come 2023. But I just chucked it down to social media people being social media people. There has to be something for people to yes, and then there's this bandwagon effect, and before you know it, everybody is talking about the newspapers are reporting it because of how much conversation that event is driving on social media. But for me, it's really majoring in a minor.
Now, let's also make this statement. I think we should also make the statement that leaders at a crucial moment they should speak to the people. I think people are coming from the experience of Buhari. Buhari equally has such predisposition to public speaking or public engagement. So, and his aides will tell us that this is Buhari's style. He decided to delegate, his statement to other people to tell us. But we appointed leaders, we elected leaders. They then come out and speak to the people that appointed, that gave them the job, the people that gave them that job.
He doesn't have the job yet.
Precedent? Isn't this?
I'm saying that. That's why people are saying that.
Yes,
why
isn't this a sign that we need? I remember that during the election as well,
talking to us.
President Buhari wasn't talking, so we're expecting him to now talk when he now. So isn't this what we're going to? If
exactly,
yes,
that was the reason for the outrage.
That's my point exactly. This man has shown that this is what it is. So if you are so pained by it, don't vote for him. Vote for somebody else who will be coming out to address to you.
Yes,
so there's no need making
if the criteria for electing the president is the man who is speaking to people every time, Obi probably gets that.
Yes,
that's flower.
Yes,
because Obi is always on
every
radio.
Opportunity.
He's
Absolutely, every platform.
The reason why they say it's because it's not just for me. For example, if I feel like I want to convince people that, hey, don't vote for this guy, that's what the conversation is about. That look at this guy. He's not speaking to you now, but how do you expect him to speak to you when he becomes president?
A lot of them were asking, why didn't he come? They didn't say don't vote for him, he did not come. Like, why didn't he come? He should have been there. I feel like it was
choice.
Yes, and he has done nothing wrong. That was what I told someone.
Yes,
he has committed no crime for choosing to be absent from that.
I mean, he can choose where to be. The point would have been if he was not there and his vice was not there.
Yes,
but he delegated that
somebody
that
to
duty.
Yes,
and that's it. Somebody has spoken for him.
Exactly. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, London. It felt like everyone was in London. Where were we? No, we're not. Except
I have something to say about that London.
Okay, when we come back, we're going to talk to you about what's happening in London. The high flyers, political high flyers, were in London, and if a governor was there as well. We'll talk about that when we come back from this break. Don't go away.
Morning Splash. Morning Splash.
Morning Splash. Honey, must you go?
Babe, you know I must. Besides, you can always video call me.
Hey, what if your battery runs out?
I've got my power bank.
Hey, and when your power bank runs out?
Babe, I've got my laptop.
Okay, wait. What if your data runs out?
Babe, you know we never run out of data.
Never run out of data with Airtel Home Broadband Unlimited Ultra plans. Enjoy unlimited data with no speed cap plus extra data daily, so you never have to worry about running out. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
Babe, but I just left the house.
Yes, honey. It's video calling all the way.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Òkè òyìnbó ní ọ̀nà àrà ohun ìyàlẹ́nu lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọ ní FIFA World Cup ní Qatar pẹ̀lú Coca-Cola. Ra èyíkéyìí nínú ọjà Coca-Cola tó ní ìlérí funfun yẹ kó gba bẹ́ẹ̀ ìlérí náà wò kí o tẹ *8014*1 code hash. Ó lè jẹ̀bùn ìrìn àjò ọ̀fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ FIFA World Cup ní Qatar. Ẹ̀bùn owó orí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ tí ó ju $250 million náà wà láti jẹ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Àdéhùn àti ìlànà òfin bẹ̀rù. Coca-Cola òṣìṣẹ́ alábàáṣiṣẹ́pọ̀ ti FIFA World Cup FCCPC ló fún ìtẹ̀lùpolongo yìí.
You want to know why Fanta goes really great with snacks? Because just like Fanta, snacking is colorful. You don't need to follow any rules to snack. No glasses or cutlery or even a table. You can snack absolutely anywhere. Snacking is comfy and playful. Snacking is a tasty treat. Just like Fanta. So make snacking colorful and snack with Fanta.
Jara, hands in the air!
Everyone loves Jara, and every pack of Maggi Star 100 cubes now comes with 5 extra Maggi cubes just for you. Look out for the new Maggi Star pack with 5 extra cubes to get your own Jara inside. Maggi, cook the difference.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
Give your family a tasty, nourishing breakfast of Kellogg's cereal, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. Now also available for just 50 naira.
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
When I finish downloading this show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN for me. With MTN for me, you'll get 100% data bonus and discounted data bundles just like that. What are you waiting for? Dial *121# to get started with MTN for me.
Enjoy the creamy coffee taste of Cowbell Coffee round the clock
It's really delicious. Taste it and you'll love it. Cowbell Coffee. Taste the creamy side of coffee.
Total Energy ti wá gbé Quat Mega Promo dé báyìí o. Ìwọ sì lè jẹ́ olùtayọ oríire promo yìí tí o bá ra epo ẹ̀rọ Quat oní lítà 4 tàbí lítà 5 báyìí. Ẹ̀bùn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi ni o lè jẹ́ o. Kódà o lè jẹ́ odidi ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ tiẹ̀ pàápàá. Ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ibùdó iṣẹ́ wa tàbí èyíkéyìí nínú àwọn ilé ìpín tí a fún ní àṣẹ láti kópa nínú promo yìí. Promo yìí wá láti ọjọ́ 1 oṣù keje sí ọjọ́ 31 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún 2022. Ṣàkíyèsí pé àwọn òfin àti ìlànà tẹ̀lé promo yìí.
We know they shop today.
We dey shop now.
So why you never ready? We suppose quick comot.
You and who dey comot? Please, na for soft life I dey.
When I talk say I wan shop, now top Jumia I mean o. Enjoy better comfort wey follow to dey buy your phone, electronics, fashion things and other things on top Jumia. And you fit pay when you reach your domot. You also fit return am within 7 days, free of charge. Buy everything wey you need for Jumia today. Jumia, your everyday delivered.
My friend, you sabi as you go protect yourself from yellow fever so?
That sickness wey dey make eye and skin yellow, when a mosquito dey cause am?
No, how? You go first carry your pikin when don reach 9 months, go any healthcare facility wey dey near you, make dem for vaccinate am. Yes o, adult sef wey never collect vaccinate, go collect am.
Thank you.
May you dey lie down for inside mosquito net for your house wey dey near you for treatment.
This message carry come from Nigeria Center for Disease Control, National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, with the general support of the American people them.
You're the God of awesome wonders.
Hooray! 10 days of Shiloh is here again. The lame will walk, the blind will see, the sick will be made whole, the barren will become joyful mothers, the cursed will be delivered. Great miracles will be wrought through God's great servants like Evangelist Boyega Shita, Pastor Yinku Shuolali, Pastor Buki Olariwaju, Evangelist Isaac Omonle, and the host, Reverend Yemi Graceman Aduloju. Come and meet Jesus at this year's crusade with the theme, Great Power. Date is 26th of August 2022 to 4th of September 2022. Venue is Light Cathedral, Lighthouse International Christian Center, Old Airport, Samonda, Ibadan. Time is 5 p.m. daily. Buses will be available for transportation to various destinations. Attend this crusade. Your life will never remain the same.
Here is the list of excuses that will no longer be accepted.
Otajigbe, I beg, give me your hotspot. I want my data, but this one too much.
Please, could you put your Wi-Fi on? I'm out of data and the recharge card seller has closed.
Oh, I would have recharged though, but I can't find my wallet.
Please, I've got cramps and I can't get up. Can you share your hotspots?
Oh no! Don't know where my internet token is and I need to quickly buy data. Please, could you share your hotspot till I find it?
Hey, Jumbo, I will buy data, but that recharge card seller need to ever get change. How good you are?
Now there's really no excuse to ever be out of data with Glow Borrow Me Data. Dial *321# to borrow data now and pay later.
I beg, I will share your hotspot. This rain bahad. Make thunder no go fireman.
The largest data network, Glow, grandmasters of data.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
Give your family a tasty, nourishing breakfast of Kellogg's cereal, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. Now also available for just 50 naira.
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
Morning Splash. Morning Splash.
Morning Splash.
So So, welcome back. You're still hanging out with your favorite breakfast show hosts.
Yo.
On Splash 105.5 FM.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's a wet Friday.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that this weekend, this rain will allow the people who have weddings tomorrow to, make it a dry Saturday.
And even the Rep Your Club event this evening, I've been like, God, I beg you. God, I beg.
Let us get it
they
out
have
of the
plenty
way. Exactly. Rep Your Club is happening this evening at the Adama Singba race course area. So make sure you make it a date. Read up on it on social media to know how you can get in. I think
it's easy. No, it's just your Bet Ninja slip. From as little as 100 naira, you can buy a slip.
Just get a ticket. Buy the
Bet King.
Yeah, Bet King.
Slip.
Fantastic.
Okay.
All right. So moving on, we said London. Everyone's in London except us.
Yes.
We're the only
Thank
ones.
you. Except us.
Except us. Because there's a lot of politicking going. So it's just interesting to see the mix, and that's why when people say that don't fight for politicians, because they'll be somewhere meeting secretly and having tea while you're here breaking your head over them. Okay, the first batch is where former President Oluwaseun Obasanjo met with Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike and Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi in London. The trio met on Thursday alongside Governor Samuel Otom of Benue State, Okezie Ikpeazu of Abia State, Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, and former Cross River State Governor Donald Duke. A source told Premium Times the meeting discussed preparations for the 2023 general elections. The source asked not to be named because it was not permitted to provide details. On the other hand, I think the Tinubu faction, where's that story where I was talking about Tinubu in London? Let me pull that up real quickly because I don't know how it just disappeared. I know that Governor Seyi Makinde was somewhere in with presidential aspirant Asiwaju Tinubu as well. Let me find that. If anyone finds
even Wike met Atiku finally in London, and it was widely reported. I mean, this is coming after a lot of disgruntled statements by representatives of the both parties. The most recent being the one from Sule Lamido, former governor of Jigawa State, who had some really harsh words for Nyesom Wike. So I'm sure a lot of PDP people are happy to see that finally it would seem that some real moves are being made towards reconciling the Wike and the Atiku. We don't know what the outcome of that meeting is yet.
Wike seems to have met with everyone. Amid the strained reconciliation process within the PDP, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike and his team on Monday met with presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in London. Although details of the meeting was still hazy at the time of this report, leadership gathered that it was in furtherance of political realignments ahead of the 2023 presidential election.
Now,
make it met everyone.
I have a lot of questions. I mean, what is Wike's purpose?
Exactly.
For me, what is his purpose? Why is he meeting people across party lines?
Yes.
What is the definition of anti-party? For me, I mean, how do you define anti-party? If you see, even our own governor, while they were having a meeting with the candidates on platform of PDP here in Abuja, he was meeting with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. From there, I mean, Obasanjo is meeting with every one of them. For Obasanjo and the likes, they call them owners of Nigeria. That's what they call them. I mean, the generals and
the elders.
Yes, you have to go visit them. There are some power blocks you have to go and see, and all of them are doing this mecca troop into these places. But the point is, I'm wondering why Wike is meeting with the governors in APC. Why is he meeting with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Why is he meeting with Obasanjo? And all of these people together. It looks like a big confusion going on. But I've always believed, and I don't know whether you guys believe with me, I've always believed that the political elite in Nigeria is just one class. It's just one united class. The people are the ones that are divided. That's one fact for me. The second fact is that they are meeting in London where majority of Nigerians in their lifetime will never visit. Will never have the wherewithal to visit. And so you don't have a dog in their fight. So you should not kill yourself because of them. They are enjoying things that many of us, because I was looking at the table, I was looking at the places where they're taking the pictures, and I was saying that many Nigerians in their own lifetime will never have the opportunity to travel to these countries, to even say, I want to visit. And here are these guys, they will be there. They come back and tell you that we love Nigeria. We're fighting. They're not fighting jack for Nigeria. They're fighting for their own future and their children's future.
For me, and this is a personal conclusion I reached on my own, I feel like Wike was hobnobbing with all these other factors or people. Yes. It looks like and certain people in the Atiku camp seem to be calling to question his relevance and his ability to pull in the numbers. So I think he was trying to show them that you don't value me, let me go to the other side and then you see. So I think it was just a way of blustering his importance, making them feel like you may not want me, but other people are shopping for me and that kind of thing. And it's a good strategy. I mean, Atiku was in London just after it was reported that he had met with Tinubu. He could have met him earlier, but it would seem like that was the move that got him to take a step and meet with Wike. Now, we do not know, as I said, what the outcome from their meeting would be, but at least this is the first time that the two of them are meeting after that presidential primary, during which, of course, Wike lost out of being president, and weeks later also lost out of being announced the vice presidential candidate. So I feel like Wike is just trying to show that he has options. If the PDP doesn't work, he may not decamp, but he can still work for other parties and remain relevant within the political scene.
If he doesn't decamp, he works for another party. How do you define anti-party?
This is not the first time. Remember,
I'm not saying it's the first time, but what is that?
Politicians do this all the time.
What is it? It's anti-party.
I agree with you totally. But there have been allegations that certain stakeholders from the north in 2015 went behind Jonathan to work for Muhammadu Buhari, and that was part of the reasons why he emerged. I mean, Sule Lamido was also accused of that. This is someone who is now criticizing Wike for what he's doing, and then they are pointing it back to him that don't think we have forgotten what you did in 2015. This is something that politicians do all the time.
It is very telling.
So why are we thinking that they will play integrity?
They're any different?
Why are we thinking that they will play political value? Why are we thinking that they're going to give us something better than we've always had? Chacha, I mean, maybe we cannot dwell on this for too long.
Yes,
I remember last week we were talking about our borders. Did you see this news story?
I did.
You saw the news story. See, that news story said, talking about Chief of Defense Staff says 137 out of about 261 borders in the northeast and northwest regions of the country
are unguarded. I saw it. I mean, we know where the problems are. We even know the numbers. That means we know where they are located. It would mean that the solution would be to have people, very armed people, because you can't just send any kind of person there. They have to be able to protect the people that will come against them. We know. I agree with a lot of people who feel and believe that we know our problems. It is the will to tackle the problems that is lacking, basically, because it seems to be the pattern all across different sectors. We know. They will tell us we're losing 80% of our
crude oil,
to bunkerers and oil thieves, and there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, one of the big news from this weekend was the contract that was given to government Tampolo, and now other people in the region are up in arms. They're like, you can't give him. Yes, they want. I mean, like. It seems like it's a joke, really.
Okay, let's open phone lines real quickly, even though we only have a few minutes. So if you'd like to weed in real quickly, you know the number to call. If you don't, it's 0809-155-1055. We've got somebody here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, Oluwaseun from Akinola.
All right, go ahead, please.
Actually, I want to comment about the absence of the Mr. Bola Tinubu in the bar program they held this week. Actually, I think we Nigerians we are losing our focus. If he was even there, I don't see any follow that guy is going to have to the development of Nigeria. I mean, it has to be corrected. And even the Muslim tickets that they are even clamoring in this part of the world, I don't think that should be the issue. The issue should be someone that's going to, that has something overall, someone that will unite Nigerians together, someone that will bring dividends of democracy to every Nigeria, every citizen of this country. Even if he picks this up, I made up my mind. Even if Tinubu picks this up as he's running me, he should count my vote out of his vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I saw something here, and I want to respond. Uchenna Kingsley Okeke. You see, it is not hypocritical, and we are not defending BAT. We're telling you that if you feel that BAT not attending that MBA conference is a good sign for you not to vote for him, don't vote for him. He's not the only choice that we have. So we cannot ventilate our minds on him alone. If he's not there and you think that is enough for you not to vote for him,
choose somebody else. It's that simple.
Choose someone who has been available for everybody. Good
morning. Good morning, Charles. Welcome.
We serious government to give a militant contract to guide your source of income. Is that a serious government? It's like keeping a goat before a lion, and you want that lion to help you guide that goat.
No, Charles. Charles, he knows the area. He's taken up arms against the government before. He knows this militants. So he's like an insider. I think that's the defense.
My sister, we have armed forces. Our Navy is there. That is their job. You understand? Now, we have debased our armed forces only to be giving contract to militants. It's not right. It's not done anywhere in the world. And secondly, on the United Union of Governors in London, just like you were saying, Nigerians should stop fighting over politicians. Nigerians should come in unity on how we will put somebody who will move the country forward and stop fighting over Tinubu or Atiku. Let's be united in making sure the person that will put here is somebody that will serve our interest, so we'll have a better Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Ronnie, I think we have a text as we wrap up, so we can just take that, before we leave.
Well, let's see if it's okay. All right, well, we're about to wrap up. But let me take this text if it's for us. I can't find.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. All right. This text here says, "Dear Splash FM, I advise the presidential candidates and their political parties be aware of the man Obasanjo in their dealings, for he could be in bowl and has nothing indeed to offer or change in the Nigeria of our dream. Politics is not war, therefore actors can meet across party lines, and it's not anti-party activities. This time is for the youth, and you, the media, know as much." Don Akabusi. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, if you say so, but for me, you can't be in PDP and be meeting APC all the time.
I think so. I find that quite
odd.
My own is, how many deputy governors would do that, and then their principals will not initiate impeachment processes against them? Right. We've seen deputy governors be impeached for way less than that. So when bigger people do it, you say, no, they are just meeting across party lines. But when other people do it, it's anti-party. We should be fair across board, really.
All right. That's all we can do today. Thank you very much for starting your Friday with us. We hope you enjoyed our company as we enjoyed yours. So till next time when we're back your way, I'm Ronke, Giwa, Onafuwa.
Yo. Don't forget to join us for the program that is going on at Race Course.
Yes. Rep your club. We hope to see you there. 6 p.m. this evening.
Akinola, good morning.
I'm Charity Jerome. It's the biggest Jersey party, and I'm making noise about it because it's my first. So see you there.
Morning Splash. Morning Splash.
Morning Splash.
kí n mọ̀lẹ́ fi mílíọ̀nù kan náírà rà náà o. bóyá rárá kò lè tó ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú márùn-ún tàbí mẹ́wàá. gbogbo èèyàn ni olúborí pẹ̀lú ìpolongo airtel recharge and blow. torí ẹ̀ tẹra mọ́ àlárẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ ra owó ìpè dójú àmì lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ kó o sì gba àdápadà náírà 8 àti pé 100 mílíọ̀nù náírà ló wà nílẹ̀ láti jẹ lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀. tẹ *444*4# láti kópa. ìpolongo yìí sì ń lọ lọ́wọ́ báyìí títí di ọjọ́ 21 oṣù kẹwàá. ó ní ìlànà àti òfin tó rọ̀ mọ́ o.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
My baby don't reach 6 months.
Sure, 6 months don't reach now. Hey, now you be say breast milk alone no go do for your pikin again, no. Time don't reach to dey give am food wey dey soft, wey dey mash together. So, on top breast milk, make sure say you give your pikin food wey get at least one for these 5 sets. Egg, fish or meat, fruit plus vegetable, oil, beans, groundnut, soya or millet, rice, potato, maize or yam. You suppose mash this food together so e go dey soft well for your pikin. From 6 months, your pikin need this kind food to make him body dey kakaraka and make it grow well. This message now from ARIN Project, Federal Ministry of Health.
Guy, what's going on?
You know my dilemma with my phone now.
You call that one phone. So why are you so happy?
I got tired of hiding the phone. So I went to the Samsung store to see what I can afford. Samsung has a plan called Flex Pay that allows you to pay as low as 3,000 naira for any Samsung device of your choice and complete payment over a period of 3 to 12 months. I sharply picked a 6-month payment plan and I got a Galaxy A23.
This is a machine.
You
have been dulling yourself, oh? Find Samsung Flex Pay and own your device right away without breaking your pocket. Terms and conditions apply. Hurry now while stock lasts.
Big mommy, add that bokoton we go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
no vexo. Which teeth you want use eat all this orishi? That your teeth will be like we have motor jam truck. You know they worry you again.
That one na before. All thanks to the new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
Please have to go buy my own new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.